Hi. I'm back to bring you an alternative Celtic cross. You know how I do the same thing with the same deck every day, or I alternate the same things? Well, this time it's all different, but it's a Celtic cross. Because it's too early to go to bed and I can't find no cookies. So, here we are. And you've got the Intuitive Tarot as your sidekick. And I used we're reading with my very first deck I ever bought. And you've rolled the chakras for advice, and then I kept the same affirmation deck that I usually use, because that's like the backbone of the Celtic cross. That's the one thing that is never different. And it's above and below, right there in a nutshell. And then, like I said, we're using the tarot deck and the intuitive to read with. And then we've got the old style tarot to clarify with for the first four, and the bouquet to finish up with. And then we're going to have an oracle from, the Sacred Traveler. Okay? So we got the Knight of Swords. This could be sudden action, this could be a swift departure, this could be a trigger, this could be a reaction. It's very much an overreaction, if at all. And then you've got Pearl. A great emotional force, an opening up, an experiential wisdom, honesty, intuition. You're telling somebody the real unvarnished truth. A vulnerable truth, the truth of an inner you. Like this, a wound. You're exposing yourself. You're telling somebody about the wound that you protect. Loyalty, the moon, the subconscious mind, hidden things, diving deep, layers, and developing character. This could be like you exposing yourself, like holding yourself accountable. Some sort of a shadow work. This is, and it's the number 1. I have never seen this card before. And then we got Arrow. We just had this the other day, because I was making fun of it pointing the way. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Like spin the wheel. Pearl. A bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Girl Friday, I'm telling you what. Pearl. So, and this could also be taking the nightmare and turning it into a dream. The moon, something that is hidden. We've been talking about masks to the magic. This is how the magic works. What's dear to you? The magic works because of the effort you put into it. It's really not magic. It's your persistence. It's the effort you go to that makes it all worthwhile. It's what you put into it. You get out what you put into it. Compliments from an admirer. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Perseverance. You can't make that overnight. You've got the perseverance down. And you're impatient. You want to see the result of your effort. You want somebody to look at you. You want to be looked at. You're looking at yourself. You're tired of somebody wanting. You'd rather be looking at yourself. You're on the right path. Surely it's got to be done now. Almost. Dun, 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 dun. Impartiality. You want to play. Okay, sure. You want to play fair, but you are obviously the winner. Okay. But you are. It's something about being vulnerable, though, which I'm not down with. You're trying to gain balance. Maybe you're trying not to be, maybe you're trying to get a hold on your temper, and you're trying to learn how to communicate. So you open up to somebody, and then you overshare because you told a, I'm not sure what you told, but I don't know if you know what you told. You access something really, really deep, and you may have potentially given someone a tool. That's what I'm saying. You know how people are. Do you know how people are? Because look here, you're looking to reach out to somebody, but I think you're telling them way too much, way too fast. Just trying to fit in, trying to be understood, trying to share your experience. You need to hold that. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Growth. You're just trying to grow. You're trying to live the experience, and you spell gullible O-R-A-N-G-E. Okay, that's where you are. Trickery. You're gullible. Watch out for it. Watch out for it. I didn't mean to do that like that, but it worked out all right. Usually I just do the 3 cards, okay, and then we have a hair on the table that's driving me cuckoo. I keep picking it up, but I cannot remove it. And now it's like, you can't find me. But I'll be there just when you forget about me. Okay, well, that was a gutful. Okay, don't cast your pearls before swine. Making yourself vulnerable, oversharing, trusting the wrong people, King of Wands. You did it to yourself. You'd like a trauma bond. You tell him too much. You tell him too much of the truth because he's just watching you. You just weaponized somebody when you told him the truth. You weaponized him. You did it to yourself. He'll use it against you. But you won't let go of him. You tell him anything. Keep a hold of him. Anything he wants to hear. I don't know if that's how that is, but you won't let go of him. You won't let go of it. By hook or by crook. Flamingos. You think you're soulmates. You think the two of you have you do the hokey pokey dance of pheromones and smoldering glances. Right? It says soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce, long-term potential, displays of affection, charm, the it factor, brrr, two of a kind, alluring, je ne sais quoi. God, I think I even said that right. And then number is 2, which is 11. That's 1111. The King of Wands. You have weaponized someone who is potentially a player, who will potentially use your trust against you. This is like out of control though. Like oversharing, confessions no one wanted to hear, like unrequited love. Like single white female. I'm saying it's a possibility. That's just one or two of you. But it's real. It's valuable, and you threw it away. You did it to yourself, and you threw it away on someone who used it against you, and now you won't let it go because you think that you're soulmates. Okay. Right now you're struggling with the King of Wands. Because he's not very much fun anymore. You're struggling to have fun. You're struggling to let it go. He's the one. He's like la 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 la. Meanwhile, you're over here and you're struggling with the truth. You're turning a nightmare into a dream, and he's footloose and fancy free. And you want to feel like this too. You're like, what about me? Because you want to have fun. You want to feel free. You want to have the high vibe. You want some relief. Can you get up and feed this kid? You want to feel a rising up. You want some ascension and aspirations, and you feel like he has all this and you do not. And you're struggling. He's holding you down. You want the stress free. You want the independence. You want to let it go. You wish you could just do. You've got to, you've got to be the responsible one. Someone's got to do it. And then we got, oh my God, what a nightmare. How did this happen? Instead of one kid, now I've got two. You had your blinders on. There was red flags everywhere and you refused to see them. Now you got a victim mentality and there's confusion. Well, confusion comes with exhaustion. You are doing it all. But you've got tunnel vision. You won't see. You've got there's more alternatives than you allow yourself to see. You're resisting it because you think it has to be this way. You're waiting for him to come through, and it's not going to happen. You have a narrow focus. You're in an echo chamber, but there's nothing going on up there. Denial, oblivious. You're out of touch, hyper-focused, and obsessive concentration because you're in this nightmare and you can't figure out a way out. You can't get out. Can't get that. All you've catastrophized the situation. There may not be no good way out. There's no Hallmark card way out, but there's always a way out, and you can always end it. And you're prolonging something. Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Okay, you have a certain sort of lifestyle in mind. The Queen of Pentacles, struggling with the King of Wands. You wish you could be footloose and fancy free like him. No, I'm over here stuck taking care of everybody. But you'll be sorry one day. You'll see. You'll see. You'll know. We all learn. Life will teach us a deep knowing that he'll be back. But you refuse to see it any other way. If you could come out of that, you could improve your own life, because this is probably not going to happen. He's not helping it happen, and if it happens, he's going to resent it. If it happens, he's going to fuck it up. He doesn't want this to happen, not this way. You're forcing an outcome on someone who ultimately does not embrace it as well. They're not. I mean, as soon as you quit putting work into it, it's going to be your fault to maintain it and to keep it up. He's not going to. He doesn't view this as a success. He views it as what you do for him. Meanwhile, he does not change. Casting your pearls before swine. You give too much. I'm not sure about that. Oh, we got the Queen of Wands on. Ooh, that's Karen on. Okay, so we got Karen. Big time Karen. Karen unhappy. The Queen of Wands reversed is an unhappy, unpredictable, witchy woman who is pulling out all the stops to manipulate an agenda back into the scope of her satisfaction. This is lies and deceit. I mean, we've got this chick is half naked. Well, you can see through what she's got on, right? And she's all looking back at me like lover boy. And she's running down a maze. She's in a maze. There's a trellis she can't get out of on the top, so it's like a cage. And it could be like a pirate kind of thing going on. She's throwing cards. She's like, take the risk, lover boy. And it says, changing. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. And then in the reading before, you had two other cards like that. There were 50-50 and a flip of the coin. Could go either way. But this is just throwing everything at him. You're cause you're mad, and you're gonna throw everything, a little bit of everything out because something's gonna give. Something's gonna stick. But what stuck was the nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. Everything you did, it doesn't matter how clever you was. It doesn't matter how intelligent, how genius your idea was. This dude doesn't want it, and he's gonna fuck it up. No matter what you do. You pulled out all stops. You gave it everything you got, and that was considerable. I had to look at that for a minute. Karen alone is a considerable force. And it's all about him. That's what he sees. That's what and here he comes back again. He don't even have sense to stay away from you. He's so entitled. He thinks he can just come in, and that's what he's done this entire life, is in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in a brand new crisis with every roundabout. And you're writing this guy a Dear John letter. A letter of rejection. The cold, hard truth. Breaking up. Set boundaries. Divorce. A strained situation. It's not you, it's me. The end. The final word. Cutting cords. Something's not working. And you tell him the truth. This guy can be a big jackass too. A big self-entitled jackass. And don't you dare reject him because... Well, get ready. Get ready. And then this is how you see it. You love him. Maybe things will calm down and you can work it out within by next spring. By next spring, you might be able to work it out. Try again. Get back on your feet. I don't know. Maybe you've tried before. I don't know why spring, but that's a card of time. I mean, it says new moon. Oh, if it doesn't straighten itself out by spring, like this is the last year, the last. I'm not going to give this another year of my life. This is the last year I'm going to give to this. They see that you're searching for the truth, and they tried to keep you down, but they can't, because you're going to rise up and you won't settle for less than the truth. And you've given yourself a time. Your hopes and your fears, oh, it's your last shot. This is your last shot. They've got till spring to clean it up. Because you can't deal with the tension, the strain, the constant anxiety, the pressure. Something's not right. That gonna snap any minute. The pull to set something in motion, to be halted in that limbo, to freeze frame, to neither be one place or the other. The obsessive focus, the need to know. You want to have the need to know. You have to know so that you can have the new beginning. You're frozen in time. You feel the pressure, but you can't do anything about it. You feel the change. You don't know where it's coming from. You're pulled in opposite directions. Ready, aim, fire. You're going to snap. And you kind of already have. I don't know really what you're holding on to, because you already know. And I think you're just holding out to one last excuse, which he has no intention of, he has no interest. He's not motivated to do anything toward that, toward healing your heart. Not at all. You deserved it. You know, you get what you deserve. Not his problem. He shouldn't even be, you shouldn't even brought it to him. Overshare. It's your problem. It's your problem. I got my own problems. He's an asshole. Okay, one outcome out of many is the lovers. You may work it out by spring. A person of fire. That is the King of Wands. He's a trend-setting leader, confident, a visionary, a catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. Teachers, actresses, entrepreneurs, artists, yes, people in the audience. Look at me, look at me, look at me. That part of it's right. Let me tell you what I see the King of Wands is. He is your Romeo. He's the guy all the girls fall for. He's got great hair. He's got a great smile, maybe a dimple, a goofy laugh, endearing. He's got great ideas, no money. Can he borrow your money? He'll pay you back someday, but he never does. That doesn't come around, and then he forgets about it. But he loves everybody. I mean, he's a really great guy, and when everything's going his way, he's really generous, but he will use you up. He's generous with your stuff. Not very appreciated of it. He takes you for granted. And when you're with him, your job is to be, he's the show, you're the watch. Well, I guess you could be a girlfriend, but it's the same difference. He's the show. Everybody looks at him, including you. He tells the stories, you listen. He also may have more than one girlfriend, and none of them know about each other. You're like, oh, more bendy and wily than you are aware of. It's like a second secret little person that is his libido challenge. He has a high sex drive, very high, very high. And there's nothing he likes better than conquest, but he's in, out, and once he gets you, he's gone. But he has great passion. Mostly. He already feels passionately about a lot of stuff, but he is also a crisis-oriented drama mama. And it's a bunch of look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay. Now, show me the Knight of Swords. Okay. Overgiving, oversharing, casting your pearls before swine. You tell something in a vulnerable, emotional moment. The King of Wands. You share something with the King of Wands in a vulnerable moment that he weaponizes, because there's the King of Wands and the Devil. He's going to use this against you. And what is that? Five of Cups. He'll betray you. You regret telling him. You regret letting him in. You regret sharing it with him. You regret loving him. You regret being honest with him. You regret thinking that you could talk to him. You regret thinking that he believed in you. You regret opening your heart. And you resent how lackadaisical he is, how little it mattered to him, how you told him something that was really, really important and he doesn't even care. Temperance. Does he ever listen to you? Does he ever hear you? Except when he can use it against you. Knight of Wands. What are we doing here? Well, that guy, he certainly doesn't deserve your vulnerability. He doesn't deserve the trust that you shared with him. Two of Cups. He's not qualified for the job. He's not qualified to be your boyfriend. You're putting way more on him than it's like a union of mega businesses, but the CEOs are two junior high schoolers. and you're making decisions that he's not qualified for. He's not qualified to be your boyfriend. And you're going to write him off because you just can't. He's too immature to deal with. You can't deal with him. Okay, you own a company and you put him in charge of it, but he's in junior high school. Something like that. Or he's in junior high school and he wants to control your company. He's not qualified for the job, and you need to be moving along here. Here's your severance package, and you can keep that desk chair. This is a fucking nightmare. You ignored all those red flags. The lovers, you just had to have him. You knew it was your future. That was the ticket to your future. It was the right thing. You took a chance on something that became a nightmare. Nine of Cups, you gave up everything. You gave up everything and took a chance on this immature braggart. Am I cutting my head off again when I do that? I don't know. I probably am. Oh well. Sometimes I'm better without it. Anyway, you're Mama Earth, but you have a deep knowing. Well, I guess you saw the potential in him. That's to be commendable in many ways, because here we have the moon. And maybe you know, as Mother Earth, that so you embrace the best part of him in the hope that he would become it. And I can totally see that, because a lot of men get derailed today. And I'm the worst judge of character there ever was, especially if it's man. But you gave him the opportunity, the room to be who he was, to discover who he was. You weren't forthcoming. I mean, here we got the moon and the high priestess. That's one side of the same thing. There's your coin. Neither one of them are forthcoming. They're all masked. They're all hidden. They all stay back in the darkness and watch you do your thing, and you become what, it's on you. They just gonna watch you. And there's Mother Earth, the caretaker, the space to be you, a safe place to be you, was offered. You offered them. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, this is difficult because now I have to look at these cards. I could do it with color before. Okay, so I did that one, and now I'm down here. Okay, so I've got this card and one more here. Okay, you're happy. You're waiting for it. You're like, if I just keep on enduring, I love, it'll work itself out, and it'll all be for the goodness. The moon, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Swords. And you see that part of it that won't work out as well, and it's a potential. Like I said, it's a crapshoot, the flip of the coin. And the possibility of that happening as well is there, but you know that the best way to do it is to let it work itself out, and that's the way you tried to do it. I just love them. I love all my boys. I let them grow up. Family, yeah. Like, unlimited love, not unrequited, but unconditional. Yeah. Six of Cups, that's the, oh look, she's taking care of him there. That once again, I see mother's love, the potential for that. Oh, I'm going to gather this up. Look at here. Suddenly I'm in two different readings. Okay, let me regroup. Okay, you're really unhappy. At this changing time, you threw it all at him. Okay, so you're baffling with bullshit. Fuck this shit. The Sun, you see that the jig's up. You got to redo them, and you're going to divide and conquer. Chaos and confusion is your tool. Page of Wands. Baffle them with bullshit. You want to tell them whatever they need to hear just to get the goddamn... You got to get something. It's got to give. You got to get it going. Eight of Wands. You're going to put out all your connections. You got to get through this bottleneck. Something's got to give. You got to reach the tipping point. So that's where you were. And the tipping point is arrived at when you discover that the problem is this Knight of Wands, and you write him this Dear John letter. This is the end of all your chaos back here, is to cut this dude off. So you write the Dear John letter to the Knight of Wands, and then Five of Pentacles. He betrays you. It comes back on you. He said it's a betrayal. Well, you can't cut me off. He sees it as a betrayal. You may feel it's a betrayal. You may feel pretty guilty about it, and you can't let go of it. You feel like you're soulmates and you can't let go of it, but you want to push him out. And he feels it's a betrayal. You feel it's a betrayal, but you can't win with him. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I thought this would work. I did everything for this to work. It's nobody's sorry to me, but bye. I got to be a winner before I die. Two of Pentacles. I'm tired of shuffling around. I'm tired of doing this. You can't commit. You can't stand. You're standing on the ground that moves. Dude won't help you. You're in it alone. You're the only one doing it. Can't do that forever. Can't do it forever. So you're going to remove dude. If he doesn't get it together by spring, he's out. The Emperor, because you said so. You're laying down the law. Wheel of Fortune, you'll put him out. If he doesn't get it together by spring, you're going to put him out. Eight of Pentacles, you work too hard to have. You can't go down like this. If he doesn't get it together by spring, he's out. And I think they're parasiting off of you because you're pretty down too. I mean, you went down. You've gone down, and what they're seeing is the truth of how you came back up, and they're looking to get some of your good luck and the stolen valor, stolen glory. They want to claim they want to piggyback off of your hard work. But this says, okay, the Ace of Swords is truth. And then the Phoenix, the transformation, eternal soul. They see you as a soulmate as well. You see them as a soulmate, but they're a parasitic one. Rebirth, destroy, rising from the ashes, emerge, new era, alchemy. See, they keep promising you that they're going to catch up, but they don't want to. They just want you to keep doing for them. Keep you in that limbo right there. Giving to them while you wait for them to catch up. But they never do. Page of Cups. They're jerking on your heartstrings. Could be a child. You love them. Your love keeps you from leaving. Looks like you're building a house now. No way out. See, and this was the same grid on that other chick where you're just throwing everything at it, because I think you're going to look over here while I do this. You still got a plan, or well, you don't really have a plan because you're throwing everything at it. You're just hoping something will stick, something will work. A last ditch attempt because you ain't got nothing else, and you're feeling trapped too. You're out of ideas. You're feeling really frustrated. Ooh. Look, Eight of Cups. So you're still hard at work though. I forgot to switch this, but I'll switch it now. Queen of Cups. On the bottom, you love them. You just wish they straighten up. Straight the fuck up. And if they ain't right by spring, they're out. This is your last shot. Your heart's already broke. And you know you're wasting your time because they don't care. You know. You're just prolonging it. The moon. No. That's the devil. The devil's in this King of Wands. Laughing at your sorrow. Two of Wands upside down. Preventing you from making the choice to move on. Just Ace of Pentacles. Get it together by spring, you're out. You just have prolonging it. You know it ain't going to happen. This is your last shot. The Devil. So are you no longer choosing between the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles? Oh, are you no longer choosing? Oh, you shit. You no longer choosing. Is there 2 cards down here? Oh my God, this probably going to show deck. Okay. Are you no longer choosing between the Devil and Strength and Judgment? Oh, it's no longer hard for you to choose. And you're not choosing the Devil. You're choosing your strength. You choose you. I choose you. Oh, there it is. See, it's because the cards look all the same. And I lose track. So he wants another chance. But it's just this, he wants to remain your boyfriend. This King of Wands is your boyfriend. You give him another chance because you think I can do it. Strength is stupid. This is not strength, it's stupid. 10 of Swords, it's been really hard on you. 3 of Wands, you think you have a future. But you're going to end up walking away again. What you need is healthy boundaries and your own firm foundation. I'm just going to leave it there. Because it is confusing for me. But this was fun. I think I might use the Intuitive Tarot as a sidekick for a while. So I get burnt out on it. I don't know. I've done the cats and the dogs for so long. Nothing else compares to them, really. Not with the same amount of cards. So, you're ready to get the picture and your view from above. Getting out of the chaos. Sense enough to stay out of it. Not going to get back into it. You don't want to let go of it though, because you feel like you're soulmates, but you want to look at dude from a distance because he's like a dumpster fire. Okay. Staying focused. Hold the course. Yeah, your dude's over here having a carnival show on the side, and you're trying to keep it together and go to work every day and keep all the lights on and the bills paid. In the meanwhile, he doesn't bear the same sense of responsibility for things that you do. One more. But it's a voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. And that's what you operate with. Choosing your path. You choose the path of love. All is possible. I guess it's the perspective that changes everything. You do see him as a soulmate. You don't want to let go of him. But it's been really hard on you. Alright. Tell me what you think in the comments.